have this website here that is built on Webflow, and on the corner here you can see a chat widget. This is actually a powerful AI assistant that is connected to your tools and database and can bring a powerful experience for your website visitors to give them meaningful answers from your actual dataset and knowledge repository, or take actions connected to your tools. For example, if I ask this a question, price range of sofas, because this is a furniture store chatbot and it is connected to this Google Sheet with all the information about all the products this furniture store is selling. Coming back here, you can see that this AI assistant is able to answer the question. So it offers all these sofas that are available in this specific company and the price range, etc. And you can effectively use this chat widget for lead generation, customer support connected to any database and tools you have so that you can service your website visitors better. Now let's see how you can do this on Webflow very easily with no code using BuildShip. BuildShip is a visual backend builder that lets you connect to any database and tools and easily create AI workflows, assistant bots, or even APIs that you can connect and do any logic that you want. So here I have cloned one of the assistant templates, which is chat with Google Sheets. But as you can see, we have lots of templates here connected to either OpenAI, Claude, or Azure. We even have chat with database like Airtable, Supabase, Firebase, and you can pick anything you want from Telegram bot, WhatsApp bot, and whatnot. But for the demo, let's go and see this chat with Google Sheets. Once you clone it, you need to just add a few information like your OpenAI key, your assistant ID, and add your Google Sheets link. So here we have a sample link, but obviously you can authenticate with your own account and add your Google Sheet. You can also add any other tools that you want your assistant to use. So this is no-code style of function calling, where you're just adding the tools you want for your assistant to access. And this specific instructions you see here is the prompt engineering part, where it's specifically telling what job your assistant should do, what tools it should use, how it should use, and what it should take action on. We have full explainer of each of these fields, all the templates, how to use them, and how to modify them for your use case easily in the playlist linked in the description below. So go and check those out on how you can edit this for your specific use case. But for the purpose of this demo, as you can see, this is an API call that uses this assistant, which then uses this Google Sheet to answer all the incoming questions via that API. And finally, it responds with the answer that the assistant generated. So if I go ahead and ship this, you are able to either ship this as an API endpoint, which you can use any way you would like. But more interestingly, we have this ready-made chat widget that you can plug it into your Webflow website very easily. You can go and change a few parameters and customize this chat widget as you would like. For example, this chat widget's button name, I can say chat to try. I can add some emoji. And then I can also change the chat title that goes in here. So I can say furniture store. This endpoint is the API that was from your workflow, so no need to change anything in that. You can change your starting message. Welcome to furniture store. And you can also give some seeded examples, right? So you can do that here. And then finally, there are a few advanced options that you can explore. If you used in your BuildShip workflow the OpenAI streaming response assistant, then here you can actually stream the response by toggling this on, which means that instead of this big blob of response in your chatbot, it streams the response as and when it gets it from OpenAI. But let's just keep it as a regular response now. And a few other things like close of the widget when you click outside, or if you want to open the widget automatically on page load. So you can apply the changes And then finally, just copy this code snippet and head over to Webflow, and we'll see how you can embed this widget. So here I am on my Webflow website, and all I need to do is add this component by going here in my page and searching for embed and then placing it here. So once I do that, in this embed settings, I just need to copy paste the code snippet. So as you can see, if I go all the way down and simply copy paste what I earlier copied from the BuildShip's chat widget page here, if I go back and see, this is the code snippet. Now this button might look very simple because it's just unstyled. Obviously, you want to style this button to your website's need with your website colors. So that's what we are doing by adding simply here a class to your button widget and then styling that class any way you want. So you have some background color, border color, display, font, weight, and all the things that you would want. If you want your button to look exactly like this, you can copy this styling CSS we have provided. I will link that in the description as well. But obviously you can change this. So this is the sample code. So that's all you need to do. I can get rid of this. This is the copy pasted code with the class added and the style section of the CSS added here. That's it. So if when you save this and close and publish this, you're able to then see the website and get this chat widget in your Webflow website that you can start using right away. Few things to note, that here is a thread style of conversation. That means when your website visitor comes and starts conversing, they're not just getting answer for just the question they ask, it's able to maintain a conversation. That is because here we have the incoming message thread being maintained. So if it's a brand new user, there is no thread and it kicks off a new thread and maintains the conversation. And every time that conversation continues, it's able to continue the conversation. So full details of that specifics is in the documentation link and playlist below. So if you want to dive deeper of how you can add more tools, how you can set up the instructions better, you can look into the link that I've added below. Hope you enjoyed this and you're able to power up your Webflow website with an amazing AI assistant that can do creative things intelligently, like supporting your customers, generating leads, taking actions on behalf of your users. We would love to see what you build. We have lots of exciting Webflow content coming soon, so subscribe to the channel to stay tuned. We recently released a video on how you can display data from external API or other data sources into your Webflow pages, so check that out if that is interesting. You can also join us on Discord, where lots of founders, builders, and indie makers building and shipping daily, and we would love to support your journey. See you in the next one.